Here we presents the top 5 best artificial grass. Starting at number 5, NEOGEO Mini International. Unlike the Pac-Man arcade, which is only one game, you can play 40 different games on this single retro console. All the awesome sounds and visuals from the past come from the 3.5-inch small screen and speakers. The superior input scheme relies on the NEOGEO Mini Pad, an optional $25 controller. SNK sent us 2 NEOGEO Mini Pads to test with the NEOGEO Mini, and after trying both the system's controls and the pads, I can safely say that at least one pad should have been included as a default input method. The pads feature a gentle dog bone shape that feels comfortable to hold, and use a larger and more responsive analog control pad along with slightly bigger and better spaced A, B, C, and D buttons. Playing on the NEOGEO Mini itself is a struggle. Playing with the NEOGEO Mini Pad is a joy. It's a real shame this $100 plus retro game system doesn't include even one wired gamma pit. For more information and price, check out the product links in description. At number 4, PlayStation Classic. Can you believe the first PlayStation was released in 1994? Time flies when you're having fun, but the fun doesn't stop just because the PlayStation Classic turned 26 this past year. The Mini PlayStation Classic brings back some of the best PlayStation games, including Final Fantasy VII, Metal Gear Solid 2 and Resident Evil Director's Cut. And no need to worry about your game discs getting too scratched to play. All 20 games come preloaded on the console. All you need to do is plug in the retro console to your TV via HDMI, plug in the controllers, and get to gaming. It's a pretty bare-bones setup. In fact, in many ways, Sony's machine is actually less robust than Nintendo's offerings. But the hardware and functionality aren't what's most interesting about the PlayStation Classic. Whereas previous mini consoles focused on the pixelated worlds of Mario and Mega Man, Sony's offering explores a very different time. At first glance, the list of available games on the PlayStation Classic has some notable omissions. There's no Gran Turismo, Parappa the Rapper, or Crash Bandicoot. It's a bit weird not having those iconic games on the device. But taken as a whole, the PlayStation Classic is a fascinating and refreshing look at a very specific and important time, offering not only some of the best early attempts at 3D, but also some of the most awkward. Halfway of my listed number 3, Round Love 6. 5 FTX 10 feet. Synthetic grass is generally seen as a water-saving option. But while you don't have to water it, you can still wash it to remove surface dirt. If you're using it for pets, it will need regular cleaning and deodorizing, so it's a good thing Round Love can withstand soap and water. For pet training or yard play, the grass has drainage holes, so liquid easily seeps through. If it's installed outdoors, you can use a leaf blower for surface debris. Round Love rugs come in 6 sizes, and you can tape them together for a bigger piece. The grass weighs 28 pounds, and if you're using it for pets, place a pee pad underneath. For smaller areas and pets, Round Love is a good choice. But areas over 10 feet need multiple pieces, and with the seams being temporary at best, this isn't a smart option. For more information and price, check out the product links in description. Coming in at number 2. New Nintendo 2DS XL. Love old Nintendo games? The 3DS is a cave full of 8-bit and 16-bit delights. As with the Sony consoles, platform holders know how to emulate the older systems better than third-party programs, resulting in a near 100% recreation. I've played through Pokémon Yellow and Pokémon Crystal on the 3DS, and both are exactly as I remember them, Pokémon spawning glitches and all. If you're picking up a 3DS, go straight to the new 3DS XL. The screen is larger, it's got a thumbstick, and it's got more horsepower under the hood. Plus, there are all the brilliant 3DS games to play on it as well as the retro treasures. And number 1. Handheld game. While some would label this a cheap knockoff, don't. Some of the best emulator consoles out there are knockoffs. The Goulding X16 Handheld is a fine product, so long as you're aware of what you're buying. First off, this console can smoothly handle 8-bit and 16-bit games. There is support for other consoles, but I've not heard any stories of anyone getting those working. Where this thing rocks is in the design. It's sleek, and has all the buttons you need for the perfect retro experience. Much like the PSP it's based on, this console also plays movies and MP3 files. For kids, it's a solid choice for an inexpensive gift. I have included these product link in the description. You can check out this link for more information and latest price. Thank you for watching this video. Please hit the like button, share with your friends, and be sure to subscribe.